r/ask Reddit. Dear Karens and Carls of Reddit, how has your life changed since your name became a meme? My mom's name is Karen. She absolutely loves the memes and shares them more than anyone I know. Edit to update. After explaining to my mom how Reddit works, I read her nearly every response and she totally lost it with a fit of giggles. My name is Kyle. I listed an item for sale on Letgo and some dude offered me a monster for it. I didn't get it at the time and blocked him for a ridiculous offer. And then I saw the meme and it all made sense. I think the dicks of the world had it worse when their name became a penis. My name is Carl and I have no clue which path to take. My dad says that I shouldn't ever try Monster, which I haven't, yet maybe, but my name is Kyle so I must live up to the meme. I'm a Kyle. And my life has changed drastically since the name became a meme. Every hour I must consume a monster in order to keep my strength up throughout the day. Also a Kyle can ward off unwanted Karens by shotgunning a monster at the moment of the encounter. I'm a Kyle. I get tagged in every one of those Kyle memes by multiple people daily so most of my Facebook is just that now lol. The older guys at work, 45-55, that have discovered Reddit this year and now they call me Monster Boy. I don't even drink Monster. I work out so they say oh trying to get strong enough to put more holes in drywall. Well I never liked energy drinks but now I drink so much Monster I can hear colors. It's been a wild ride. Karen here and I do seriously consider changing my name sometimes especially when I complain about something that isn't my fault. Like when I ordered Chipotle for pickup and arrived 45 minutes later and it still wasn't made so I asked to speak to the manager who asked my name and I really felt like a witchy woman for complaining. However, I don't have the haircut and I do think I'm a really nice person 92% of the time. I was named Karen at birth but always hated it. So I've always gone by another name. My son thinks it's funny to go shut up. Karen though. I'll also never have one of those Dumbus Karen haircuts. Edit. Thanks. I don't mind my son saying that. He's 24 and I say stupid shit to him. 2. It makes me laugh. Could I ask you all to do something for me? Tomorrow. When one of those dumb bitches pulls the I want to talk to your manager tirades. Would you please look her in the eye and go shut up? Karen. If you would I'd owe you for life. As a Kyle I gotta say we've been a meme for a minute thanks to South Park. People call me a Jew. Call me Kyle and Cartman's voice. Sing Kyle's mom is a bitch which is hilarious because my mother's name is Karen. What about Brads and Chads? I'm 38. So most people my age that I know aren't aware of the Kyle meme. But I know I can always count on South Park quotes. People just assume I'm the guy to call if they want shit fucked up. But I'm just kinda winging it. I can't even punch a hole in drywall anymore without people stereotyping me and going that's such a Kyle thing to do. Wanton destruction isn't satisfying when people expect it. I just want my life back. Edit hey cool. My gold cherry got popped over punching drywall. That's such a Kyle thing to do. As a Jeff, I'd like to reach out my hand in empathy to all the Karens and Kyles in this thread. I survived the Jeff meme. And you will also become stronger by the end of it. My name's Jeff. And I'm proud of it. Honestly as a Kyle my life changed for the better. I've always had an addiction for monsters and since the Kyle meme came out lots of my friends would buy me monsters as a joke. I'll never turn down a free monster so keep the memes coming. Name is Kyle. Hasn't changed much. I love the meme. Thoroughly enjoy drinking energy drinks and pretending to punch holes into things. Well I'm off Monster and have switched to carbonated dihydrogen monoxide. Doctor says I'm no longer pre-diabetic and I find myself punching fewer walls. On the downside, after finally removing my hat after all these years I've discovered I suffer from male pattern baldness. Even though I know the Karen I want to see the manager memes. The Kyle meme is completely new. Would someone like to explain? Kyle? Think about the Chads. My name is Kyle. I've always been weird and so have most of the other Kyles I've met, to the point that in high school I would ask every Kyle if they would prefer to have a hook or a tentacle as a hand. This was back in the ninja versus pirate debate days. Because everyone I've met had an immediate opinion on which was superior. Makes no difference in my life. Also discovered just now that my name is used in memes. Not Karen or Kyle. But a friend of mine is named Katrina and was 16 during the Hurricane Katrina thing. Shortly after that she decided to go by Kat. Reading through this I realized that my life could change for the worse if my name becomes a meme. And I wouldn't be able to stop it. I didn't know Kyle had a meme associated with it. Not even gonna ask Kevin's. Just assuming they live up to the stereotype. My name is Karen. And I hate this meme. Here is why. I have 4 sons and I was in Starbucks and they asked their names, so I said, my name is Karen and I would like drink. Then there is Pete with drink, Donald with drink, Tyler with drink and Zane with drink. The man laughed and said, don't ask for my manager. I was confused and asked what he mean. He told me that my kids are unvaxxed. Fear not. The Karen meme makes me uncomfortable because my boyfriend's mom was named Karen. And she passed away from a terrible form of cancer years ago. She was also an incredibly sweet, compassionate woman who loved everyone and contributed to her community. So I always feel sad when my guy and I watch memes together and Karen is always used to describe petty, mean or rude people. Not a Karen or Kyle. But was on a balloon crew with a woman named Karen. Super awesome lady and very un-Karen. A few teen boys got a kick out of her name and I explained being a Karen on the internet. She was a little amused. But just went oh okay and went about her day. I got voted most likely to ask to speak to the manager when I left secondary school. People I know from school will now occasionally call me Karen and it annoys me so much. I'm so shy that I'm the opposite of a Karen. A member of staff could punch me and I'd still thank them when I left. Karen here. It has made me aware that I should be nicer. So now I am the most polite customer ever. When I called to complain you sent me the wrong pizza. Karen here, and honestly even though it's dumb the memes kinda hurt my feelings or annoy me. I feel like I can't have a legitimate complaint without people automatically assuming I'm overreacting or being a bitch. Also a local radio station did a whole contest about the Karens in their life and had people call in and complain about things Karens would do and it was the most ridiculous thing. IDK if I could change my name I would. Try being a Carl. Try listening to people yelling "Cool" like Rick Grimes when you walk in the room. Try listening to kids whining Gerald. Because they all watch that stupid llamas with hats show. Try having millennials quote Cole Weezer lines to you and then have the nerve to act incredulous when you say you never watched Jimmy Neutron because it was a stupid and terrible show. No fictional character named Carl is ever the smart, cool, attractive heartthrob who saves the world. We're always the wiener, the stooge, the putz, the schmuck, the bonehead. You Karens and Kyles ought to be thankful. It's the Kyles of this world that take the biggest blows and suffer the greatest persecution. You'll never have to know what this life is like. Count your blessings. And if you love your children, never name any of them Kyle. I joined our Kyle. And never looked back. See ya, virgins. My name is Becky and my life is ruined. My friend Kyle, yes. Spelled that way. Does karate and is very strong but the meme hasn't affected him at all. I know a Karen who is mid-30s with short hair. She honestly doesn't have the let me speak to your manager personality. She's a nice person. That said, she hates the meme. She grew her hair out and it looks good. She tried going by Kari but it's not taking off. It's kinda sad because it really got to her and she is a great person. My name is Kyle. It's made the hole I punched in my bedroom wall when I was 16 funnier. Made the hole I punched in the basement paneling funnier. My name's always been a joke though because my grandma named her dog Kyle about a month before I was born, so growing up I would have to fight for attention with the dog. My whole life is a meme. Can't complain. INB4 username checks out comment. Things have died down but it still is really fucking lame. Kyle here. I'm 28. So everyone just called me a dirty fucking Jew and sang a song about my mom being a big fat bitch. You young Kyles got it easy. My mother was Karen and I really want to name my first daughter Karen. Hopefully this will all have passed by that point. Based on baby name trends, I'm pretty sure most women named Karen are well over the age of 40 and probably couldn't care less about internet memes. Kyle being one of the main characters on South Park has been more impactful. You all can't even comprehend what I go through as a Chad who is not a Chad. What about Joe? Cause it's ducking terrible, everyone makes Joe mama jokes. I play video games. And when I lose or beat people it doesn't matter. I get hate mail about punching drywall. I do in fact drink monsters at work. And I am always being laughed at and pointed out to friends about, hey, look, it's a Kyle in his natural habitat. My life is in shambles. Send help. I know a few Kyles and they're all recovering addicts and have other things to deal with first. I'm sure they aren't bothered too much. My mom is a Karen. And my fiancé is a Kyle. We just need something for my name now to complete the trifecta. My mother-in-law is Karen. She embraced the meme and makes fun of herself. And yes, she does speak to the manager. I am a middle-aged white suburban mom named Karen. And my 13-year-old son thinks it's hilarious. The worst part about being named Kyle is not the monster jokes, but the stupid Jew jokes. Some are kind of fun. Too many just do the stupid Jew Kyle phrase instead and it gets boring and tasteless quick. The southern accent thrown on my name though still makes me chuckle. My name is Kyle and I totally didn't even know that my name had become a meme. But now that I know that it is, it's making a lot of sense and I understand the joke people have been making. Funny thing is, my mom's name is Karen and she's the total opposite of the meme based on her name. My mom was named Karen and she passed away years back, so I actually really fucking hate these memes. I'm pretty negative on all memes. But this one specifically gets a lot of ire. Ill upvoters, I want to see the responses. Dear Reddit, can you please find a new joke? Everyone notices my excessive monster consumption now. I was at Costco not too long ago and the boxes of monsters were $7 off. So of course, being the Kyle that I am, I grabbed 3 big boxes. As I rolled up to the register, the cashier laughed and said, going to a Kyle convention to prepare for the Area 51 raid. I handed her my Costco card with my name and she turned beet red and didn't really talk for the rest of the transaction. Even though I laughed it off. Kids keep asking me when the last time I punched a hole in a wall or where's my monster. Or telling me to use my rage strength. I keep telling them there are 2 kinds of Kyles. Monster Kyles. And Pocket Protector Kyles. I am the latter. I thought the meme was funny at first too. But at this point it's gotten nasty and is creating a real prejudice against people who aren't that caricature Karen. Has it affected me? Not significantly. Except that now I can't complain about anything without being made out to be that person. I am nothing like this caricature. But I also don't let people walk all over me. Mostly, I just think less of the redditors who make these comments and have created a prejudice against people to make themselves feel better about themselves. Edited to add. I think what is extra frustrating about the Karen crap is that it's designed so you can't push back in any way. If you don't like being degraded, you are just a bitchy Karen. That's how the best prejudices are designed. I'm no Kyle. But I can't count how many times I've been greeted via meme format by my friends. I legitimately did not hit her. Originally from Sri Lanka. Now an Indian, I am legally named Enemy. Had a tough school life. Rougher high school. My name is Kyleran. I get bullied daily. Daniel here. I fear saying the word damn. Are there any Karens married to a Kyle? What's better than one Kyle? All of us Kyles. Here's to Monster. The drywall I'm about to punch. And my missing father. My name isn't Karen but my mom's is. I told her about the Karen meme and now she hates her name. She's been attempting to workshop new names with us that she can use in public. I feel bad for her since she's the exact opposite of the stereotype. My mom is a Karen and my dad reads memes. At first he got so excited and kept showing them to her. And she got mad that all the Karen memes are so negative. Now he shows her Karen memes and she gives him the "I need to talk to your manager" death stare. My name is Karen. I don't drink fancy coffee drinks. I love science. I try not to be the person that speaks to the manager, but I will if you really fuck things up. Because I used to work in customer service. Not a Karen or a Carl, but I dated a Felicia when all that happened. She fucking hated it. Kyle here. Most of the people I somewhat know at work offer me monsters and ask if I need help fixing my drywall now. Slightly off topic, but once went to a wedding for a Chad and a Becky in Wisconsin. If I didn't know I was white before. Like and subscribe if you want to.